Hi everyone, just doing a quick video just to show how I'm attaching the Vision Plus quick release TV bracket on our Swift Sprite Major 6TD. I've got an LG TV which I'm planning on just putting up on the wall here. The most common position for a telly normally in the Swift Major Sprite is just over here, because you can see they've got the connection points in there for power and also for the aerial. But it's not really convenient for us just in terms of the seating arrangements and everything, so we felt it would be better placed up on the wall here, and then we can sit back and enjoy it from the comfort of the sofas. And having it on the bracket means we can swing it out as well, so that everyone can see it, and we can then tuck it back against the wall. And it comes with a clip as well to hold it in transit, and it's got a quick release on the back so that you can actually just take the telly off completely. And then we've bought a small little case just for the TV as well, just so we've got it for when we transport it around. So hopefully that'll keep it in good condition. So firstly, I've just attached the bracket onto the TV using the fixing mounts that come with the quick release tool. Just secured those in the back, and then I'm just going to work out where to position it on the wall, and then I need to put a bracket behind it for everything to attach into. And then I'm probably going to have to drill a hole just up through here to put all the cables into, because our satellite connection is in this cupboard here, so we can just attach it to that straight away. And then I've just got to find out where to put some power. If anyone's after positioning of where I've put this, I'll put the measurements on screen in terms of measuring out from the middle across and also from the top down, if you want a rough position of where I've put the bracket. So if you prefer to measure it out rather than sort of doing it by eye, then you can use those measurements. Right, so I've just been I put a bit of tape on the side panel just to kind of play around with positioning the bracket, and I've kind of worked out the best position I think would be around here, and that kind of gives us a good space either side for the telly, and also allows plenty of space for it to swing out. So I'm just going to look at positioning and putting the markings in for this, and then I can go the other side to put another wooden panel. I'm going to put a section of wood all the way up the inside of the cabinet inside for everything to screw into, just to make sure there's plenty of support for it. Right, excuse my dodgy writing, but I've just been measuring up the bracket. So I basically measured in 90 centimetres from the roof all the way down to give me the bottom level of the bracket, and then I've gone 32 centimetres in from the edge to give me the middle section of where the bracket can sit in the middle. The total width of the panel itself is about 65, so that should be about right and sort of be dead in the centre. So I've just marked everything on here so I can put the bracket on there, and then I'll mark off all the holes and then we can drill it in. Drilled in all of the holes, ready for the bracket. So I'm just going to take all the tape off and get the bracket on the wall, and then we should be pretty much there. Right, bracket secured on the wall, so I'm just going to put the main TV section on as well, and just screw that on loosely for now. So that's got a nice free range movement. I'll go slide the telly back on and we can test it out. Right, so that's its position on the wall, and then as you can see we can just sort of bring it out. I've still got to adjust everything on there and tighten it all up, but it just means you can angle it out, have it different positions depending on how many people you've got in the van, and then it will just sit back against the wall when it pushed away. And then looking behind, you can see you've got a full section of different movements you can have there and have in different positions. And as I said, you can then just pull this clip at the back, and then the TV slides off, so you can put it away for when you're in transit. Right, so I've got the telly hooked up just temporarily on the power, because that's the next thing I need to run in. I just want to show you I've drilled a hole at the very back corner over there, so that the cables can all run up there and along, and then they can come into the cupboard and out through here and into the antenna box. So I've just got to get some new cabling for that. And this is the junction box where I've spurred off the cable that can then go up the wall next to the antenna, and then I've added a surface mounted socket on there for 240 volt to run my cables down to power the telly. That just goes through a small hole in the cupboard that you saw earlier, and that just hangs down. I'm going to clip that up to the wall, and then there you can see everything working.